One of the biggest risks that you can take today is to anchor yourself to one occupation. I know this goes against conventional advice because so many of us have been conditioned to believe that it's really good to specialize. Now, in some cases, it absolutely is. If you have a very specialized skill set, then absolutely, by all means, you can build your entire career and your life around that particular occupation. But in a world that is changing so fast because of technological advancements, outsourcing trends, artificial intelligence trends, and automation trends, I think one of the biggest risks that we face today is specializing in one occupation. Now, I'm not saying don't specialize. I'm not saying don't be consistent in your career. What I'm saying is, instead of anchoring yourself to one occupation, I think a better model today is to anchor yourself to your calling. Your calling is a lot greater than your career. It's what pulls you, it's what drives you. It's something that is a compelling need for you to do the type of work that you know in your heart you must do. It is something that is more in line with your values, and it's in line with your strengths and your internal zone of genius. When you anchor yourself to your calling, what it does is it allows you to give birth to a philosophy or your North Star or your compass, which basically is almost like this big vision around what you're supposed to do with your life. And it also creates flexibility for you to have multiple occupations or have multiple careers or businesses or brands within that broader calling, which also creates a more interesting life. I can't think of anything worse than just anchoring myself to one occupation. You see, I could be classified as a wealth advisor or a coach or a trainer or a consultant or a speaker, but effectively I don't anchor myself to any of those things. Those are all the things that I actually do. But what I have done is I've anchored myself to my broader calling. And my broader calling is to enable people to magnify their lifestyle and for them to magnify and get in touch with their inner power. And so everything that I do, which are basically all my businesses and my brands and all the things that I have specialized in and I've achieved skills in, they all are there as a secondary layer to serve and support my primary calling and my primary purpose. And this allows me not only the ability to be flexible and have more variety in my work, but it also gives me multiple ways through which I can generate income, and it takes away that risk of, if the trends, the market trends or the industry trends were to change, I'm not locked in and I don't find myself completely lost because the work that I was doing all of a sudden is not in demand anymore. So this is why I say to people, don't anchor yourself to an occupation, anchor yourself to your bigger calling, your bigger vision, and your bigger purpose.